Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the basics of trading using TradingView. What are the tools that I use on a day-to-day basis, and do you need the pro version of TradingView to start your trading journey? Let's go and find out right now in this video. Make sure to stay right to the end to get all the valuable content that will help you trade in your beautiful day-to-day. Even as a side hustle, you can use these skills to help you learn how to trade and make money in the market, whether it be buying on spot, derivatives, margin, any choice that you decide to make. Let us go and talk about that in this chart and in this video right here. Make sure to stay right to the end, and we'll see you inside, you beautiful souls. How's it going? What's up and what's happening there, blessed beautiful souls? Welcome to the Crypto Blue Show today, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys once again. Guys, we are rocking the beautiful day, the beautiful show, the beautiful energy. Let's get straight into this video today. I'm not even going to waste any time with you guys. So today's content, and if you guys want to trade with me, make sure to hit that description in the Bybit description link down below. That will give you a $30,000 deposit bonus. So in today's video, what I'm going to be showing you is the basics of charting. Okay, so very, very simple charting. I'm going to go to a clean chart for you guys, and we're going to start from scratch looking on TradingView. So come over to tradingview.com, and if you want, you can click my link down below. I do have a link to TradingView. If you don't have it yet already, you click in the search button here. So let's just close this. You click in the search button here for what it is that you can click all stocks, funds, futures, forex, crypto, indices, bonds, economy. I normally just leave it on all, and then I search for the pair that I'm looking for. In this instance, let's go and have a quick squiz for Bitcoin USD, and I am going to I'm actually going to use this one today because I don't think I have anything on this chart. Oh, I do have stuff on this chart, so let me go pick a different one. BTC USD. Let us go and see here. BTC, market cap BTC. Okay, futures Bybit, futures capital spots, capital.com. Let's see, maybe we can use this one. Let's hope I have it clear. Yeah, what I really want is a very old, a far back Bitcoin chart. But not to worry for now, because all I want to do is I want to show you the basics of charting. Okay, so let us go and remove every single one of our indicators right now on this video. So now, okay, you see you're 100% now left with a very clean chart. So you can start off with the basics by trying to use the drawing tools over here on the left-hand side, which is pretty simple. You have over here your cursor. I normally like to keep mine across so I can see the day and the time. It is my favorite, and I should actually add it to my favorite. The dot is great, but I'm not the best fan of a dot. And then you got the dot, the arrow, and your razor. Then on this here, we have trend lines, arrows, rays, and all kinds of things. So a trend line is that. You can draw it any way you like. And normally we would draw the trend line from, so you have to click on it every time you use it. So you would draw, there you go. You have a nice trend line. Okay, so we'll leave that there to start, right? And we'll leave this one here to start right now. Oh boy, let's get it right there nicely. So, okay. Then what you do, as an example, you have an arrow to say, okay, well, actually the arrow is pointing up, and there's the arrow. So you can use that. That's the direction of the trend. You can use any of the horizontal lines. A horizontal line will literally draw a line across the whole chart at a specific level for you if you like. And if you want to use a horizontal ray, that will literally just ray it from the point that you click to the right hand side of the chart. And that's very, very useful for us. And you got vertical options like that too. You have a vertical ray. No, you don't have a vertical ray. You have a cross line, which is basically your cross point there as well. It's like a cursor, but it's pretty cool. Then you have a parallel channel. So a parallel channel, you would draw your initial channel, and then you bring the line up, and that will give you a parallel channel. Now that's quite interesting to see that, right? Because this is where Bitcoin actually had its massive run. So we're tapping on that level right now on this parallel channel, aren't we? So the parallel channel is very much in alignment with the channel that you draw down there. Then, of course, you have a regression trend. So regression trend is, let's just draw from the bottom to the top here. And then there is your regression trend. And essentially your regression trend, excuse me. So this should start there and then end, and then end there. So, okay, so that's more or less your regression trend. So amazing that we regressed into this zone, right? Let's delete that. Then, of course, you have your flat top bottom. So your flat top bottom. So let's just call this your bottom, and then your bottom, and then there's your flat over there. So that's your trading range, in other words. Okay, and then you have a disjoint channel, which is normally, so yeah, we can't really draw it here. We can kind of over there, and then so you see how it moves in the way that it moves. So look at that disjoint channel, right? Look at how perfect these tools are that can actually help you tell you where this chart is going. So there are still some people that believe that we have the fear of coming all the way down to this level, which is about 10,000, okay, which is at the bottom of this disjoint channel, or we would call this a megaphone pattern, and essentially that megaphone pattern is going to show us crazy moves there, guys. And then anchored WVAP. I'm really sorry, I don't actually know how to. Oh, there you go. So guys, the next level of resistance is up there at 47k. Look at that perfect level there. Okay, so these charts are very easy to read and very easy to use the tools. Now, this is all your Fibonacci's. You have your pitchforks, your Gann boxes. Come and fiddle with this stuff, guys. I mean, even if I had to use a fib circle and I had to draw the fib circle to the top here, well, actually, yeah, let's draw it to the top. Okay, the fib, no, that's the wrong drawing. Sorry. There you go. So, you know, look at where we are now. We are coming up to that resistance level. The blue is that 168 level, right, on the fib circle. So the Fibonacci retracement itself, look at from the top to the bottom. Look at where we're expecting Bitcoin to come. There's a lot of things telling us that we're coming up to the 48 level. Okay, so a fib channel is also very different. You can draw your channel and boom, you would draw your channel as to see where your fib lines would be, and essentially that would be your top. So your 618, look at your 618. Isn't that interesting that it ends up back there as well? So your fib channel is telling us that we are heading up to. So here in this section, this is where you have your drawing tools. So you have your brush, okay, which actually is what I used to draw with, and essentially I use that to highlight. So this is a highlighter. I don't really use the highlighter. I don't like the highlighter myself. Then you have a rectangle where you would draw the box, the boxes. You can change the colors, guys. Remember, you can change the colors by coming into your tools. Okay, I can't change the colors because I can't actually see here. I have to change something on my on my page here. But basically, this is what I need to be able to look at. You can change the thickness by using 1 pixel, 2 pixel, 4 pixels. You can change the settings of it, whatever you'd like it to look like. So there's many ways of using that. Then circles are literally circles for wherever it is that you want to draw a circle on your chart or indicate a specific space. Then there's a trend angle pattern. Again, you see the trend angle pattern. So boom, that's 11 degrees Celsius. Celsius. It's 11 degrees, and that's pretty cool, right? Then we also have we have triangles, rotated triangles, arcs, double curves. You have ellipses, and you have a path. So essentially, let's build the path, right? There's the path. So the path is telling us what we have previously done in our drawing pattern. So currently we are facing down, right? So then we look to go up. So it's helping us draw the pattern, essentially. Okay, I need to delete this thing. Delete, delete. Okay, there you go. So very, very cool tool. And then you have, yeah, so then you have also text. So you can write your text here and you can anchor your text. You can do a notes. You can do a signpost. You can tweet something if you like, which is actually really good. You can save your images. You can make a call out, a comment, a price label, price note, arrow maker, all kinds of arrows you can flag. So starting off with the text, very, very simple. Bitcoin, 25K. Okay, and then you go and take Bitcoin, 25K. You can change the color. That's the level so that you mark where you know that you're busy doing things. Then you can tweet things, you can post images, comments, etc. You can make all kinds of things here that you then publish and post to the area and the community within TradingView. Then you have all of these patterns. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I don't actually use these patterns. This isn't that isn't my level of expertise in those patterns. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm already not doing it right. So I'm going to leave those patterns out for you guys. I will share and show you those another time. I'm very simple in trading. And if you're simple in trading, then make sure to hit that like button down below, because the more simple you keep the chart, the easier the chart is to use. And as simple as this is, if you have a look at that, you'll see that there is also a channel there, right? Isn't that what I previously said? So we're in a trading zone that we could come down to this point back here at 20,000K before we actually make a strong breakup out to the 48, 50K level, guys. And for me, I'm going to say that that's personally what I see the chart actually doing. And so for me, I would say perhaps it comes down to this level, and then we come from this level, we make a strong move up to there. And then the next move is we make a move right up to there. So that's for me, my personal view. And even before we do that, because we break out, I would say that we break out, we probably hit somewhere there. Then we have some sort of pullback down to there. And then you see how we can draw nicely in the chart. So then we have a move like something like that. Okay, so for me, that's what I personally see will happen in the near future. Um, I don't know what will make it fall, especially after the BlackRock ETF, but that's exactly what happens right now. So let's go and talk about your indicators. So first of all, then you've got your weekly, your monthly. You can add your personal favorite time frames. There's plenty ranges that you can come here and add. You can add them to your favorites by clicking on the star button next to them. So this is currently on the weekly time frame. You can see that over there. This is your Bitcoin to USD. So when Bitcoin is buying, USD is selling. When Bitcoin is selling, you buying USD. Okay, so very, very simple. And then you can also add a layer of a chart over this. You can add the Dixie chart as the example. We're now adding the Dixie over there. And essentially, the Dixie wouldn't end up working out. Excuse me, there you go. So the Dixie you can't actually see very nicely, but you see here, the Dixie went up while Bitcoin came down. Now, Bitcoin has been going up and the Dixie has been coming down. You see that, guys? So that is perfect correlation in relation to that. Now, you have your candles. You can select what kind of candle you would like to use. There's bars, there's candles, there's hollow candles, there's lines, there's steps, there's areas, high, low, Renko. My favorite personally is the Hakan Ashi. The Hakan Ashi candles, because you can see that once it starts to go green, that means there'll be a number of candles that will be green going forward from there. And it's not always the case. You can see there, okay? But more than often, you got more red candles, there's sell pressure. And you can see that there's doji candles at those specific areas, and that makes it a whole lot easier to see the chart. Now, here are my favorites in terms of my indicators, but you can come over here and you can see. So these are all my favorites here. Now, you can just type in, let's just type in RSI. Okay, so I've got these RSIs. that I have as my favorites on the chart. So let's go and add one of my favorite RSIs to the chart. So relative strength index. Okay. No, that's not the one I wanted to add. Stochastic RSI is the one I want to add. Okay, so I prefer the stochastic RSI, and why I prefer the stochastic RSI is because there is a bit of momentum. Now, the one thing that you must know here is you must come and set up your stochastic RSI, and you must do it nicely. So make it bigger, and essentially now you want to there you go. You double click on the chart. And for me, I actually prefer this to be up at 90. And so the upper band to be up at 90 and the lower band to be at 10. And of course, the median band to be at 50. So you can see there's a stronger indication when and a buy signal when it's at 90 or below. Sorry, 90 and above and 10 and below on the RSI. So let's double click it. Let's bring it back down. You can see how strong those buy signals are for us right here. We didn't even reach the bottom and we were told to buy. But that was a perfect opportunity to make some smasher capital right there, right? So now that you've learned how to put the RSI, let's go and learn how to, so I like to use the 10 moving average. So you can come over there and do the same thing. You search the 10 EMA and you will, the 10 EMA, and you will find essentially whichever one it is that you want to use. Test them out for yourself and see if they are something you want to use. Now, I don't like these things here, so you have to click here and you have to come in and so basically untick the things that you don't want on the chart, and then it will leave you with a nice 10 EMA line. And then as an example, I do like to use the 200 EMA as well. So I would come in and put the 200 EMA, and occasionally I'll use the UT bots. Let's go and see actually what the UT bots say. I'm going to remove the 10 EMA for now because this is, as an example, the free version and what you can do on the free version, guys. I do have a paid version, but I'm just showing you the limitations that you can work with on the free version. So now, if I have to go and show you something right here, UT bots, okay? So we have the UT bot signal. Oh, shits and shizens. This is insane. We are going down in Bitcoin now, without a doubt. We are going to see $20,000. Okay, and why I say that, because the RSI already told us to sell over there, and we only got told to sell like 6 candles later on the UT bots. And all the time when the UT bots tell us to sell, okay, there is a sell signal. Okay, now for me, the pressure that starts to come in here, let me get my drawing tool, as like I said, we would probably come down to this zone down here, which is the 20,000 level, guys. Now, you see how we then start to build our charts by saying, okay, well, what kind of support is there? Okay, well, let's see. There's a box here. Now, there's a very nice box to draw for us. Where does this box take us in the past? Well, look at how strong that box takes us all the way in the past for support. There is major strong support here at this level. And this would still give us a very strong high. But the moment we broke this level, we would very likely come back down to even the 4,000 or 5,000 level down here, guys, is the very real thing on this chart. So for me, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that we will essentially pull down to here and then smash back up because Bitcoin is going to be bought up like absolute crazy. So that's another signal that I do like to use there, guys. Let us go and remove that. Oops, I actually want my box. So let me leave my box. It's the line that I wanted to delete there. Now, I will go and remove just the UT bots for a moment, and let's go and add the volume. So now you can see that the sell volume is really coming in at quite a bit. So it's confirming that we are going to come down, guys. And the reason we're coming down is because we're also being met with high resistance at the 200 here. So for me, guys, I can draw another box from the top of that candle right down to those candles there. And I'm going to say to you that now this is your horizontal level of resistance. Now, this is where I then start to say to you, we need to start to tick off a few things in our trading chart. Okay, so the first thing is, so your rules to, or your boxes to tick. Okay, boxes to tick. Okay, so number 1 is, okay, have we hit a level of resistance? So resistance. So we're going to talk. Okay, so resistance is resistance or support. Okay, in this instance we've hit resistance. Okay, now what I do here is I do this. Okay, and I say, okay, well, now we have horizontal support, and then let's copy this quickly, copy, paste. Oh, okay. Then we have upward support, upward resistance, man. We're in resistance. Resistance. I can't even spell here. Resistance. Okay, so resistance. Then resistance comes here. And then we add this to the resistance. So horizontal resistance, upward resistance. Okay. Now, what's the next thing that we've hit, guys? So the RSI over sold resistance. Okay, so that's 3 boxes we're already ticking to come to the downside. Okay, now we have also broken 200 EMA break support. Okay, so now that's 4 things to tell us that we're coming down. Now the 5th thing to tell us that we're coming down is volume. Sell volume increase. Okay, so sell volume increase has now come in here. Okay, you can see that there, tick tick tick. Okay, now all of a sudden we have one of the last things that we need to use. We're on the down slope here, so that's a resistance level there on this side. So I come back to my text and I say, okay, so we also have down sloping resistance. Okay, so these are 6 things that I have now ticked off for you guys to say that there is a potential that we are coming down still. Now, until all of these start to tick the other way and there's a breakout of this box here, this is what will happen to the Bitcoin price for now. So essentially, we are sitting in a down sloping trend with all of this starting to sell. So we could just press down to this 20K level, like I'm saying, and then make a breakout, retest support, and then fuck off to the moon and beyond. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to come over to the channel, like, subscribe. And this was a basic tutorial on how to use trading charts, how to use Tradingview, and I absolutely thoroughly enjoy doing this for you guys. So please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed this, and if you want me to delve even deeper and how to set these things up on lower time frames as well, please make sure to come over and subscribe to the channel, and of course hit the like button, and make sure to comment, because I want to know if you want me to do more videos like this for you guys. Thanks for being here, you beautiful souls. We'll see you on the next one. Welcome to Crypto Bliss.